southern comfort foods you need to try before you die. If you come to America with me,
yeah,
you'll definitely be trying southern
what do you mean
comfort foods.
if? I am coming to America.
Alright, when you come to America, you need to see what you're gonna be having, right?
Okay.
So yeah, let's check this out.
Let's go.
If you've ever lived in the American South, you'll know that the food down there has its own unique identity, and it's absolutely delicious too. If you haven't tried these, well, bless your heart. These are the Southern comfort foods you absolutely need to try. One of the most popular dishes to have come out of New Orleans are beignets. These airy treats are made with usually square pieces of yeast dough.
Oh, just a heads up, they love to fry absolutely everything.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with that.
That are fried in hot oil until they puff up. They're then generously dusted with powdered sugar and eaten straight away, preferably accompanied by a mug of cafe au lait. Arguably, the best place to enjoy a beignet is in New Orleans, preferably at the Café du Monde.
Beignet don't really sound American, does it?
What is it?
Beignet.
No, that sounds Spanish or something, doesn't it?
Beignet sounds more like French. Yeah. Beignet.
City's French Quarter. But if getting around is
wait, did it just say French Quarter?
Is in New Orleans, preferably at the Café du Monde, in the city's French Quarter.
Yeah.
But if getting around is proving a little difficult right now, then you're in luck, because they're not difficult to make at home either. Just make sure to turn them often in the oil, and be careful not to overcook them.
They look pretty nice.
Biscuits and gravy is a hearty breakfast dish that you'll find in restaurants and homes across the South.
Did they have anything in it, or is it just like pastry?
I was trying to listen out to what she said was in it, but I couldn't. I didn't hear.
I know there was loads of icing sugar on top.
I just think of it as like a fried donut, kind of.
All right, okay.
Have you ever seen biscuits and gravy before?
No, but this is what we've got to try.
Right, yeah.
I have got some of this.
I don't think they actually use a good video for this one, because this don't look good at all.
Is that the gravy?
Yeah, this don't look good. But I have seen it before many times.
Yeah, that don't look like the gravy on the packet that I've got.
Yeah, no, this video right here isn't doing it justice at all.
The soft, flaky biscuits are smothered in white gravy, which is made from pork sausage drippings, milk, and flour. The gravy is seasoned with black pepper and typically includes pieces of the breakfast sausage too, making it even more flavorful. The good news is that sausage
But the biscuits they use is kind of like our scones.
Right.
But they're really buttery, really soft, and
so a savoury biscuit,
really
not like a sweet biscuit.
I don't know. It's America. They make it sweet. They probably make it sweet. Yeah, but I don't know how you feel about that.
It's interesting.
What? How they make everything sweet?
Well, no, biscuits and gravy.
Right. I definitely want to try it.
Yeah.
And when they talk about it, it's really good.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it how they said to do it.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna do it.
But when you think about it, like, to me, it don't look the best, but it's like it's sausage.
Yeah.
In gravy.
Yeah.
With it don't really sound right, does it?
And did someone say like the bacon fat or something?
Yeah.
When you're cooking it, use the bacon fat.
But I've seen like other Brits go to America and try it, and they're blown away.
Yeah.
Like they're like, oh my god, this is so good.
Listen, you've got to try something.
Oh, you gotta try it.
It is easy to make at home, and there are plenty of different recipes available online. Failing that, you could pick up some of the ready mix packets at the grocery store, although you'll really want to try the homemade stuff at least once. As for the biscuits, if making them from scratch just isn't feasible, the Pillsbury ones you pop open and bake will work just fine. Just don't let a southerner catch you taking those shortcuts.
Do you know what I do like the look of as well? They're kind of white gravy with like chicken. They have like chicken steaks and gravy. The white Oh yeah, that looks really good.
Okay, so boiled peanuts sound kind of bland compared to roasted peanuts. But don't judge a book by its cover. These are actually really good. They're made by taking raw peanuts and boiling them for hours in salty water over a fire until the shells turn soggy. These peanuts are then sold at roadside stands all over the South, where residents and tourists alike enjoy them, often with bottles of Coke or sweet tea. For what it's worth, it's usually best.
You won't like it. It's a shame you don't. But they have these nuts called pecans.
Pecans?
Pecans, yeah.
Yeah, we use it in cooking a lot.
Here?
Yes.
Yeah, but I don't think we sell it like how they have it.
No.
Like, it's very sweet and very...
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good.
To munch on boiled peanuts outdoors, so you can easily spit out their soggy shells, because it's nearly impossible to crack them open with your hands. Of course, some people opt to eat these peanuts whole, shells and all, but that's one heck of an acquired taste.
Shells.
Okay. For centuries, people have been making use of their stale bread by creating their own kinds of bread pudding.
Do you know what I had the other day?
What?
Cornbread.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, so
and what and?
I went to Hickory's. Have you
Yeah.
ever been Hickory's?
Yes,
The
only once.
American place.
Yeah.
Had cornbread. Oh my god, it was actually insane.
And what was it? Just bread?
So it's like it's like corn. Well, I don't know how to describe it.
Corn
Really.
flour, isn't it?
It was very soft,
Yeah.
very like it had like maple in it.
Mm.
It was like the outer layer was like crunchy, but the inside, it was so good.
Good experience.
No, it's really good. I'll definitely get it like every time I go there now.
Often made with bread, cream.
What was you gonna say? You gonna say something about the bread?
Now, this is a typical English dish.
This.
This is bread and butter pudding. And
when have you ever made bread and butter pudding?
Not my generation, my mum and dad's generation.
Oh, okay, so the older generation.
It's what the older generation. That's what they had,
Right.
and they used to make it all the time because it's all they had left in their pantries.
Oh, okay.
You know, they didn't have a lot of money in those days, so it'd be stale bread. It has to
Right.
be made with stale bread, custard or milk, raisins, and then you just bake it.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Didn't know that. You don't hear of it now, though.
Yeah, Grandad makes it all the time.
Well, yeah, that's because you're talking about.
But that was back in the day, so it's like same as corned beef hash.
No, Grandad. You say Grandad makes it all the time.
Yeah.
Grandad's cooking has not changed since World War II.
This is what I'm saying, though.
He's not modernised his cooking
but
at all.
If you say to anybody now in 80 years of age, 70, 60, 70, 80 years of age,
Right.
bread and butter pudding,
They will know.
they'll be, oh, I love that. But you say to someone who's 17, they'll go, what?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You don't hear of it
What
now.
is that?
Yeah, like I have no clue what it is.
Eggs, sugar, spices, and raisins, modern bread pudding is the heartiest of comfort foods
That looks
and
like
should do
garlic
wonders
bread.
for warming you up on a cold
That's
and dreary
nice.
day. So how do you make bread pudding even better?
Oh,
Just
that
add
looks really
bourbon.
good.
In the South, people often add a few dashes of bourbon to a number of different recipes, and bread pudding is one of them. The bourbon combines with the cream and sugar to create a thick, warm sauce that is drizzled over the warm bread pudding right before serving.
Oh, you know what actually does look good?
You wouldn't eat, well, I don't know what, you don't have to do it with stale bread, but you
Oh yeah, I wouldn't want it with
British
stale.
have to do it with stale bread.
No. I don't. Why?
I don't know why they do it with stale bread, actually.
Because it's all the older people.
It has to be
Like,
stale. It has to
Russian
be
people.
hard. I don't know why.
No.
Weird. I don't know.
Can't you just cook it
Grandad.
crunchy? Yeah, that's definitely Grandad.
Yeah,
No.
could be.
No, if what you're saying now, if you're basing it off Grandad's cooking, I'm telling you right now, it's stale.
No, it's stale bread though. That's what they use. Stale bread.
No, that's what Grandad
I
used.
wonder why. I'm gonna ring him in a bit.
Grandad stales everything.
Stales everything.
He do no. Granddad will have food. He'll put it on the
it's-
side for a couple of weeks. It'll be like, that's good to eat.
It's because that's all they had. So they probably would have a couple of crusts left out of a loaf that's been sitting on the side for 2 weeks.
That's Granddad.
I don't know. Bread and butter pudding. What else we got? Custard. What else we got? Raisins.
Right. I don't think it's normal to have stale bread.
It is.
No, don't be throwing that around.
Yes,
If you just,
it is.
no, I don't
Stale
think
bread.
it
It
is.
was a hearty tomato-based stew that's hugely popular in the South. It typically features lima beans, corn, and other vegetables, along with some sort of meat. The base includes barbecue sauce and a little hot sauce for some heat too.
Ooh, what's
Early
this?
versions of the stew
Steak.
use squirrel meat, but if you're
steak.
not brave enough
Yeah.
to keep it authentic, you can always substitute the squirrel with
Well, it
rabbit,
looked like
chicken,
it.
or just about anything else.
Squirrel?
Virginians claim this.
Yeah, they just said they eat either like the meat, squirrel, rabbit, or chicken.
Oh.
Yeah, they eat loads of different meats over in America. Alligators, squirrels, other stuff. Deer, they eat deer all the time.
I didn't even know that. Squirrels in America.
Yeah.
I thought that was a British thing.
No, they got more animals than us.
Stew originated in their Brunswick County, while Georgians will tell you it was first made in the city of Brunswick, Georgia. Wherever it came from, however, it's a truly delicious comfort food that'll easily take the chill out of a wintry day. Grab some cornbread, or loaf of any
Oh,
crusty bread for that
cornbread.
matter, to sop up all this.
No, I'm telling you right now, that cornbread was. I didn't think it was gonna be that good. I didn't think it was gonna be that good.
I must try it.
I didn't. I'm telling you right now. I had my food already. I saved the cornbread till last.
Yeah.
I had some. I was already full. I had like half of it,
yes,
and then the waiter came and she was taking it away. And while she was taking it away, I was still scooping it
do you have butter on it?
I think it was made with a lot of butter in it already.
Oh, it's already got it in.
Yeah,
is
it was
it?
very
Already
soft
made?
inside. Oh,
Nice.
it was just really good.
So, do they not have dumplings in their stew? Like we always have stew and dumplings, don't we?
No, we don't. I don't.
Don't you have to?
I don't have dumplings.
Oh, this is a generation thing again.
No,
then,
I don't have
dumplings. Stew and dumplings. Suet dumplings.
No, I just have stew.
Do you?
Yeah, I don't have dumplings. No, never.
I used to make stew and dumplings.
I never
for you.
eat that. I never had the dumplings all.
Oh, right. Okay.
And Izzy don't have dumplings either.
Southern goodness. Fried catfish is a simple dish that's available at most restaurants that serve fish in the South. And the good news is that catfish is pretty good for you, since it's high in omega-3 fatty acids and low in mercury. If you can't find it at a restaurant near you, however, your grocery store may offer farmed catfish, which is also typically clean and nutritious. Catfish is easy enough to prepare. Dip it in milk, dredge it in seasoned cornmeal, and fry it in hot oil. It only takes a few minutes to get it golden brown.
I don't know what Americans do to make their batter when they fry stuff, but they fry stuff way better than us. Like, you know, when I see their food and then the fish and that, it looks so crunchy.
Yeah, but that might be breadcrumbs and not batter.
I don't know, but ours, you're lucky if it's really crunchy. Like, even slightly.
You're lucky if you've got the batter on it.
The outside and beautifully flaky on the inside. Add a squirt of lemon and a side of rice, then start chowing down. Pure bliss.
Nice.
For a truly comforting meal, there's nothing like a bowl of chicken and dumplings. If you aren't in the South, where you can find them at most sit-down restaurants, you can try making these at home by dropping biscuit dough into cooking soup. And though they aren't difficult to make, dumplings are a kind of art form, and they can take some time to perfect. You don't want your dumplings undercooked and wet inside, but you also don't want them so overcooked that they start falling apart in the broth. Stick them with a toothpick and...
But ours don't look like that. Ours are like proper fluffy, pumped up dumplings.
Yeah, because she just said, like, they cook it to a point where it falls apart.
Oh, and we don't. As form into big massive balls.
Yeah, I don't think the UK, when it comes to food, knows how to make things fall apart.
Ours are more like them on the side of the plate, not the tomatoes.
And if it comes out clean, you're good to go. Chicken fried steak, sometimes called country fried steak, is made from a tenderized cube steak, which is battered like fried chicken, pan-fried and topped with white gravy. While you can find chicken fried steak in an array of southern states, it's most closely associated with Texas. And as with most things, it's always bigger in Texas.
That looks good.
I'm starved.
That looks good.
That looks nice.
That looks really good.
Yeah, I could eat that.
Oh, man.
Texas too. In fact, at Lulu's Cafe in San Antonio...
just look at this. Look, like... It literally looks like the surface of Mars or something.
I know what you're saying.
Like, it looks
crispy. It looks edible.
Oh, it looks so good.
I wonder if that gravy actually tastes like our gravy.
No. I don't think. Well, I don't know.
Or more like a parsley sauce.
No, I doubt it. No, it wouldn't taste like ours.
It looks nice.
It wouldn't taste like ours. It looks nothing like it.
And
it's got like sausage pieces in as well.
This is really making me hungry.
Yeah,
you can find a 21-ounce version of this dish. And it's not a coincidence that Lulu's is also home to the famous 3-pound cinnamon roll too. That's just how they roll down there, as it were.
That would give you a heart attack.
For your next Super Bowl party.
A cinnamon roll.
Was that icing sugar on it?
I think so, yeah. Yeah, will be.
Pound cinnamon roll too. That's just how they roll down there, as it were.
Oh my God, that looks nice.
For your next Super Bowl party, why not forego the wings and serve up a batch of southern fried chicken gizzards?
Wait. Do these look nice?
They look nice.
Okay.
Why don't you think so?
I'm pretty sure I've seen this, and these are chicken testicles.
No.
Wait, we'll find out.
Instead, believe it or not, your guests might thank you for it. Okay, so you probably don't want to think too much about what a gizzard is, but that'll be easy enough to do once you realize how good it tastes.
No, it's not.
You can cook gizzards in a number of ways, but it's best to boil them first and then coat them before deep frying. Throw in a little hot sauce, and soon you won't be able to get enough of
chicken balls.
No, you can't do that.
Chicken testicles. What they have and they do.
Yeah, but why?
I couldn't eat that.
These tender little morsels. Chicken pot pie is an iconic...
Yeah, no, it is.
No, it's not.
It is. It's showing a picture of a chicken and where you don't want to think too deeply what it is.
No,
it's chicken nuts. No, it is.
Well, that's gross. That's disgusting. You can't do that. Ugh.
They eat anything.
Southern comfort food that, when done right, simply can't be beaten. And done right doesn't mean grabbing a pie from your grocer's freezer section. A flaky golden brown homemade crust is essential for this Southern specialty. Inside, the chicken needs to be moist and plentiful. The vegetables must be neither too firm nor too mushy, and the gravy creamy but not goopy. Is it a challenge to find a good chicken pot pie? Yes, but it really is worth it. And if you don't trust restaurants to get it right, you could always experiment with different recipes at home.
Chicken pie.
Yeah. It's chicken pie.
Yeah, we have a lot of chicken and mushroom pie.
Yeah,
Creamy chicken and
we
mushroom.
do, yeah.
It might take some time to perfect, but once you land on just the right method, you'll never want to cook anything else. Ambrosia didn't actually originate in the South, but you'll
What's
still find it
this?
at plenty of Southern potlucks.
Ambrosia
This
salad.
variety of fruit salad
What's that?
Ambrosia salad.
Oh, do you know what it is? Fruit salad.
Like a fruit salad, isn't
Yeah.
it?
typically contains mandarin oranges,
You've made something like this before.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had it at yours before. Like
Yeah.
fruit salad with like whatever the white cream stuff is.
mini marshmallows,
Cream.
pineapple chunks, and shredded coconut mixed with some sort of dairy ingredient. Some people use mayonnaise, while others use cream cheese, plain yogurt, or whipped cream.
Mayonnaise.
I like mayonnaise.
What?
I love mayonnaise.
Yeah.
But having it mayonnaise on fruit, no, no.
You might also find some potluckers add in bananas, cherries, and nuts too. Because why the heck not, right? Think
Oh, mayonnaise on fruit. Have you seen me make a sandwich with mayonnaise before? I even grossed out some Americans.
Oh, I love mayonnaise.
I'll put it on all sides. Yeah, everywhere.
Everything.
Everywhere.
On the side,
Yeah.
everywhere.
Yeah.
of it like a banana split without the ice cream.
But not
And then
fruit.
maybe throw in
Not
some
fruit.
ice cream anyway. If you live north of the Mason-Dixon line, you've probably never experienced chitlins before, and you are most definitely missing out. Chitlins are made from the large intestines of a hog, and they need to be carefully cleaned and prepared before cooking, for obvious reasons. Typically, the intestines are soaked in baking soda and water, rinsed several times, turned inside out, and cleaned by hand before being boiled for several hours. And just in case you're doing this at home, be warned. Chitlins smell truly disgusting while they are boiling, so put some onion and lemon in the water to tone down the odor.
Oh, I love how she's
No.
talking about this with confidence.
No.
Like this is like her go-to meal every day.
That just looks like something I could pick up and blow.
Oh.
No.
Nah, I can't eat that.
Does that look?
Nah, the fact that I know his intestines is just like I wouldn't go near it. I couldn't go near that. I couldn't go near that.
I'm with my son all
Yeah.
the way on
After
this
they are
one.
boiled, batter and deep
No,
fry
I
them.
mean,
Then
no.
serve them up with a little hot sauce. Though Pennsylvania has its own version of chow-chow, it's actually completely different from the southern variety. In the South, chow-chow is a cabbage-based type of pickled relish that incorporates
that'd be
onions,
nice.
peppers, tomatoes, and a whole
would
lot of
like that.
seasoning. This stuff is often used as a topping for hot dogs and hamburgers, but
Yeah,
you
that
could
would be
also
nice
use
on
it
a
to top your
burger.
cornbread,
I'd
fish
like
cakes, beans, and even your mashed potatoes. In fact, you can put it on just about anything. It'll taste great no matter what. Collard greens are a leafy green vegetable, not completely unlike turnip or mustard greens, and are most often associated with soul food. They can be bitter and tough if not cooked properly. But if they're done
So
right,
you know what? I just want to try like even the basic foods in America because like I've seen Brits go to America just have like a very basic salad. They eat it and they're like blown away.
Yeah.
At how good it
Yeah, because they
tastes
put a lot
compared
of
to ours.
yeah, because
They-
ours is basic lettuce, tomatoes.
Yeah.
Where they add
They'll
a
make
lot of
sure the
nice
flavours
ingre-
are-
See, I would like to try it, but if I'm over here, I'm not one for trying new things. I like to stick to my certain
Well,
things.
you know what you're getting in the UK.
Yeah.
Basic. You're pretty much getting basic.
So you'll try chicken balls then?
No. I would try most things that don't gross me out.
Chicken balls.
I ain't having chicken nuts.
In batter.
No, I ain't having chicken nuts. I'm not having the intestines. Nah.
then they'll make the perfect
That's
side
not
dish
it.
to any southern meal. After washing them well, chop the leaves into inch-long pieces, then simmer them in water. People often throw a ham bone into the pot, along with garlic and onion for a little extra flavor. But one of the best additions to collard greens has got to be bacon. You can never go wrong with bacon.
Oh, have you seen American bacon?
No.
Oh my god. So you know in the UK we have our bacon and we have to burn the bacon to make it crispy,
Yeah.
right? Their bacon, you just cook it and it's crispy.
And it's already crispy.
Yeah, like you don't have to burn the bacon for it to be crispy
Well, how can that be possible then?
because America know how to make things crispy.
What?
Yeah, no.
It must be the pans or the
I don't
oil
know.
that they're using though, or even the cookers themselves.
But for us to make crispy bacon, because
Yeah.
I have crispy bacon all the time,
Yeah.
you have to borderline burn it. Not burn
Well,
it
not
fully.
burn it, but you have to cook it for a long time.
Yeah, but like
You have to
it's
make
at the
sure
point where it's
dry.
nearly burnt.
Yeah, well,
The more crispy you get it, the more burnt it is,
Yeah.
right? Whereas in America bacon, they just cook it, and it looks like
Crispy bacon.
it looks like bacon for us that isn't burnt.
But they have a lot
but
of
crispy.
bacon with pancakes, don't they? And maple syrup and stuff.
Do you know what I got downstairs?
What?
You can have some if you want. I got waffles and maple syrup.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
See, maple,
these videos, I'm changing my whole entire.
Yeah, maple syrup is quite expensive over here.
It is.
It's really expensive.
I got the cheapest bottle. It's like that big, and it was like £5.
Yeah,
and it's
so
small.
expensive.
Yeah.
Red Eye
have
gravy
some
is
after
made
this,
with the
actually.
grease and drippings of pan-fried ham and black coffee. And yeah, okay, that might sound kind of gross, but this stuff really is amazing. The coffee is
But yeah,
first
like Americans love like their stacked up pancakes with their syrup or waffles
And bacon.
bacon
don't
on
they?
it, sausage
Yeah.
on it. Yeah.
Whereas we treat pancakes as sweet things, don't we?
No, to be fair, if you have you ever had pancakes at McDonald's?
No.
I have it sometimes, and they will have like the maple syrup, the pancakes,
Yeah.
and then they have sausage patter.
Oh, do they?
Yeah. And it's really nice. It's really nice.
Oh.
Really nice. I see why they do it. We just
Yeah.
don't really do it as like a home thing.
Yeah.
Nobody really cooks it for breakfast.
used to deglaze the pan, but is then combined with the grease on a 1-to-1 ratio, resulting in a highly unusual yet genuinely delicious gravy. You can pour the simple gravy over your ham, potatoes, rice, or grits, but many folk choose to simply sop it up with biscuits.
They do look good. that's
Crawfish,
biscuits.
They are
crayfish,
like
crawdads, or
stones,
mud
aren't they?
Yeah, they
bugs,
do
whatever
look
you
good.
call them in your neck of the woods, these freshwater crustaceans are some of the tastiest seafood out there. Of course, you can eat crawfish meat dipped in drawn butter, just like you would with lobster.
See, like, I can't eat that either.
See, I could.
Really?
Yeah, because
What, you can see the actual crawfish?
Yeah, I
Open it up and eat the
They're a
inside?
bit like prawns, aren't they?
Oh, you can...
I like prawns.
No, because as soon as I see it and I see its little face, I'm going to call it Billy. And I can't eat Billy, because now I'm thinking about Billy, his whole entire family in the ocean.
Yeah, well, you don't have to see his face.
No, look, you can see his face.
Tastiest seafood out there. Of
Look.
course, you can
You're ripping Billy apart.
You can cover his fat head.
Oh, no, I couldn't do that. But what they do, they open it and then suck out the insides.
Oh,
Well, you just said you can eat that.
well, you make it sound disgusting. I
That's
could have ate it, but now he put me off for life.
eat crawfish meat dipped in drawn
I
butter,
could eat that.
just like you would with lobster. But if you ever find yourself in the Cajun
I'd
areas
like
of
to try
Louisiana,
lobster.
do yourself a favor and seek out
Yeah.
crawfish etouffee. This is when crawfish meat in a spicy roux is poured over rice for an amazing dish
Oh,
with
that
a
looks
seriously
good.
deep
That looks
flavor.
nice.
That looks really
As
nice.
simple as it sounds, you don't want to make fried chicken and waffles.
This is what
Fried
I'd
chicken and waffles.
Yeah, I would love to try
With
this.
ice cream.
Hey, okay, so what I found out about Americans, they love to mix their sweet and their like, is chicken savory? Chicken and savory? What would you say?
Yeah,
what?
chicken savoury.
Yeah,
Of course
yeah.
it is.
They just like to mix their sweet and savory. So like they get that. Basically, it's like us getting desserts and food
Yeah, and we just
combined.
wouldn't do that, would we? I'm trying
Not
to think
really.
of the food we actually mix, sweet and savoury.
No, we don't.
We don't.
We don't. We don't. Other than McDonald's doing the sausage pancakes,
I'm trying to think. There must be something.
we actually don't.
There's got to be something we mix sweet and savoury. See, we just don't. We would have a savoury meal and then sweet as a dessert after.
Yeah.
In fact, I would go so far as like some people we eat one thing and then the other and then the other. You know what I mean? Like,
What do you mean?
you know, if you've got chicken, chips, and egg on your
Oh,
plate,
loads of people in the UK do that. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I don't.
we'll eat the chicken first,
Yeah.
then the chips, then the egg.
That's weird. Do you do that?
Yeah, sometimes.
Oh,
it all depends what I've got on my plate.
No.
It
You
all
gotta
depends what I've
mix
got on my plate.
everything. See, I would love this. Like, take off the chicken, get a bit of the waffle. Oh, man.
Yeah.
That would be so good.
Waffles at home. Instead, hop on over to one of the South's many awesome waffle establishments or diners. The
cornbread?
place is
I think so, yeah, but it just looks a little bit like a pineapple. But yeah, no,
Does that look like a
it does look like a
pineapple?
pineapple. But no, I think it is cornbread, yeah.
that really get it right. If you haven't experienced chicken and waffles before,
Oh, man.
it might seem like an unusual combination, but it really does work. Crispy on the outside
That
and
is
juicy
good.
on the inside, perfectly seasoned fried chicken makes a heavenly partner for a plate of
I don't
buttery
know.
waffles. This is also an incredibly versatile dish and should work great for
I
breakfast.
know for a fact you would.
What is going
You don't
on?
like that.
What is going on?
No, but you've seen me when I eat, I combine everything. I'll put everything on my plate
Yeah.
and start combining all of it.
Yeah.
Like, even when I come to yours
Yeah.
and you got like the party foods,
Yeah.
right? If I've got like crackers, anything on my plate, I just start adding it on together and just eat it all together.
Yeah.
It just makes it more of like an interesting like
Yeah. It's just
food
yes,
item.
Sometimes I like to I don't know.
No.
I don't even know. That's
Izzy's
that
like
might be
that.
just a B&me thing.
No, Izzy does that. She likes to eat separate.
Separate things.
She don't like it like even touching.
No, certain people. I was just about to say that. Don't put that next to that because I don't want that touching.
No,
that.
I come back. You gotta mix it all in.
Breakfast, lunch, dinner, or late night snack. Fried green tomatoes is a simple southern side dish that packs a big punch. The key when making fried green tomatoes is to avoid them turning into a soft, soggy mess. Check your unripened tomatoes.
Huh?
You said tomatoes.
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 I told you I'm turning American.
You are?
I've told you.
Oh, green tomatoes.
Tomatoes, yeah.
What? Why are you saying tomatoes?
Because it's making me turn into... You got to think, right, for the past year and a half, all I've done is watch American videos and speak to Americans. Yeah. I'm turning into an American.
Tomato. I've never seen green tomato. Well, I have.
Tomato sounds weird. Tomatoes.
What? It's tomato. And Grandad grows these, so I have seen. That's the transition period.
I've seen.
The green.
Yeah.
Yellow, green.
I'm not a big fan of tomatoes.
Red.
Tomatoes are suitably firm, then cut them into 3/8 to half-inch slices and soak them for an hour in a mixture of buttermilk and hot sauce. Dredge the tomatoes in a combination of cornmeal and cornstarch, then fry them in bacon grease over medium-high heat until they're crispy on the outside. But be careful not to overcook them. You can dip them in just about anything. But a remoulade with mayo, hot sauce...
Do you know what I seen the other day that they fried? I watched a video. They had a fried cheesecake.
Really? Fried... Yeah, I think I've seen something like that.
It looks good though.
But you know what? We would call them tomato fritters. Everything in batter over here are called fritters. So if you've got a slice of potato fritters.
Yeah, that's true.
A slice of spam fritters.
Oh, don't mention spam now.
Oh, I love spam fritter.
Spam looks horrible.
Horseradish and Cajun spices would be the ultimate authentic accompaniment.
I miss the smell of coffee. And bacon frying. Oh, what I wouldn't give for a plate of fried green tomatoes.
If you're looking for something a little out of the ordinary to fill you up, consider jambalaya. A favorite in Louisiana, jambalaya is a mix of sausage, chicken, seafood, and vegetables, cooked in the same pot with rice and stock. Creole jambalaya contains tomatoes, while the Cajun version does not. Both, of course, are extremely tasty.
Probably good.
Jambalaya.
In Cajun jambalaya, in rural Louisiana, you might also find a variety of game meats used, as well as alligator, crayfish, and even turtle.
Alligator turtle.
All Southerners know that everything's better when you fry it, and okra is no exception. To make these golden nuggets of veggie goodness for yourself, slice your okra, dip it in buttermilk, and then coat it in cornmeal.
So okra, do you know what okra is?
No.
It's like a type of vegetable, I think. It's some
I
type
think
of vegetable.
we've got it over here, haven't we?
Not much. I've never seen it on a menu or anything.
Oh, have we not? No.
I don't know.
Like that.
Could be in the shop somewhere.
Seasoned before deep frying. The best thing here is that okra is seriously good for you, since it's low in calories and contains a great deal of fiber, potassium, calcium, and vitamins. The hot brown sandwich originated at the restaurant in the Brown Hotel in Louisville, Kentucky in the 1920s, and it's still served there today. The hot brown is traditionally an open-faced turkey sandwich with tomatoes, covered in Mornay sauce, which is baked, topped with bacon, and then broiled. Some people say it was originally created with peaches rather than tomatoes. Others...
Look at that bacon.
That looks nice, doesn't it? Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Look at that bacon.
It looks like it could just snap.
Yeah, but it's brown as well.
Whereas just breaks your teeth.
Yeah.
That
like,
looks perfect.
Swear it's a great hangover cure. Pretty much everyone agrees, however, that it's a genuine, bona fide, once-in-a-lifetime sandwich.
Look at all that cheese.
If you've ever eaten at Long John Silver's, you've probably had their hush puppies.
That's nice.
But the ones you can get at a southern restaurant or fish fry are a heck of a lot better than the Long John variety. Hush puppies are basically balls of fried cornmeal batter that are often served alongside fried fish or shrimp. Though hush puppies aren't exactly complex, they're kind of like potato chips, in that it's virtually impossible to eat just one.
Like,
Southern...
just like... Oh, I know.
There's your pecan.
Yeah, I love pecans. But like, it just looks more tasty and gold. Like, it looks so much better than ours when we fry stuff. Or batter.
Southern pecan pie made with a splash of high-quality bourbon is hard to beat. If you don't have a restaurant in your area that makes a killer pecan pie, though, it's not too difficult to make at home. However, you'll want to experiment with the amounts of corn syrup, brown sugar, and bourbon you're using until you find just the right combination. And sure, you might end up having to bake a load of pies to get it right.
I'm getting a theme here with the people in the South. Bit of bourbon on everything, yeah. And then when you're eating the bourbon pie, you drink some bourbon. That's how we do it in the South.
But who's gonna complain about that? If you aren't from the South, then there's a chance you aren't too familiar with pimento cheese. Basically, pimento cheese is a mixture of cheese mixed with mayo and pimento peppers. It can be spread on crackers, stuffed into celery, and scooped onto chips. Some people add it to scrambled eggs or grits, while others use it as a relish for brats, burgers, and hot dogs. In Louisiana, they spice it up by adding hot sauce or cayenne pepper into the mix. But the possibilities for pimento cheese are endless, and once you start incorporating it into your recipes...
that looks good. I know you don't think that looks good because you don't like anything spice.
No, and this is what I was just about to say. I think English people, the majority of us tend to do everything safe, don't we?
Yeah.
I
speak for yourself.
Safe.
Speak for yourself.
Like spaghetti bolognese and things like that. Whereas America likes adding flavour and flavour and flavour, which is nice.
But I like that.
Yeah.
I love peppers and chilies and...
Because I'm so used to bland stuff. Yeah. Now, if I try something...
Hot, like you did last night.
My palate's like, what's going on?
You're never going to want to stop. Pot liquor is the liquid that's left behind after you boil green vegetables. So what do you do with it other than pour it down the sink? Well, some people save pot liquor and use it in place of stock in their next stew or soup, while others pour it over rice or potatoes. But the best thing to do with pot liquor is drink it. It might seem a little odd, but that way you can reap all the nutrients that have boiled out of the greens.
What?
Red beans.
Wait, so when you boiled up the greens, that's like the leftover juice, and you just drink it?
Yeah, but that's like we drink cabbage water.
Oh, yeah, no, I won't do that. It's good for you, but...
very good for you.
Yeah, good for you.
Very good for you.
And rice is a staple dish in Louisiana Creole cuisine. Traditionally, families took the ham hocks, bones, vegetables, and beans that were left over from Sunday dinner and used them to create a scrumptious dish of spicy beans that were served with rice the next day.
Oh, yeah,
Cayenne pepper, Tabasco sauce, and other seasonings can turn up the heat on this hearty meal, while some people like to add in sausage or other meats. Here's a tip though. If you boil bones to make a broth for the base, you'll get exactly the flavor you want without having to add anything else. Gumbo is sometimes confused with jambalaya, but it's not the same thing at all. The key difference is that with jambalaya, the rice is cooked with the rest of the ingredients. With gumbo, however, the rice is cooked separately. Gumbo is a stew created with a strong, robust stock, sausage, shrimp, other shellfish, and the holy trinity.
See, I'm not a big seafood guy.
I like seafood, but...
I do like some of it, but shrimp and that, nah. I'm not a fan.
Like I say again, I have to have it in sections, so I see what
Already, you don't like it combined up?
I couldn't have it like that because I wouldn't know what it is. But if I could see it, like the prawns and whatever,
right,
then I could try it. But if it's all mixed together, like I don't think I
see, if I was gonna eat that, I'd prefer to eat it together.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm not really a fan of like like the gooey meats, like shrimp and that is quite gooey and chewy.
Yeah. No. And I have to have seafood cold as well. I can't eat it warm.
Oh, so you like sushi? So
I couldn't eat prawn curry, but I can eat prawns. I can't eat salmon, but I can eat tin salmon.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Vegetables, bell peppers, celery, and onions. The most important aspect of home cooking a great gumbo is perfecting the roux that's used as its base. Or you could just head down to New Orleans and get someone to make it for you. Your call.
Where's my mac and cheese?
Everyone knows that real macaroni and cheese doesn't come out of a box, nor does it come with a packet of powdered cheese. Real good old-fashioned Southern mac and cheese is a
Do you know what? Do you like mac and cheese?
No.
Izzy loves it. Absolutely loves it. It's just one of those things that, like, I've tried it many times. I will try it in America, but I've tried it many times here. And it's just like, it's just, all I taste is the cheese.
Yeah.
It's like, I like cheese, but I'm not a big fan.
Yeah, Drew loves it.
It needs something else for me.
Jamaican people love mac and cheese. You always find that on their recipe.
On like the bands and stuff, yeah, I've seen that.
Completely separate dish altogether. It's often created with the combination of cheeses, and you can use anything from smoked cheddar and Monterey Jack to Gruyere and Velveeta. Southern recipes usually feature heavy whipping cream, evaporated milk, or both. And the dish is baked in the oven until the sauce is creamy and the top is crispy. No matter how much you love macaroni and cheese, you've never really tried it until you've had it in the South.
Like, that's got all stuff in it as well.
Yeah, see, ours don't. That's why I want to try it in America.
Yeah, we just have pasta.
Yeah, ours is literally just pasta and cheese. And like, I'm not a big pasta guy, so all I'm tasting is cheese. It's like I'm having a bowl of cheese.
Yeah, and the thing is, with ours, because it's pasta and cheese, about after 5,
you're done.
You start feeling a bit sick.
Yeah, it's just too cheesy.
It's too bland. Every spoonful's going to be the same, isn't it?
Yeah, whereas like this was different. Like I'm seeing greens in here, some reds in here. So
I think they put onion in it.
Yeah, I'd prefer that.
You might have seen sweet potato casserole at Thanksgiving dinner and passed it by.
Oh,
But it's time to stop sleeping on this delicious dish. Though some folks love it topped with charred marshmallows, others prefer a topping made with brown sugar and
This is sweet potato casserole, so it's potato casserole with marshmallows on top.
Others prefer a topping made with brown sugar and pecans. Give it a go, and you'll soon realize that this often overlooked Thanksgiving side dish deserves a place on your dinner table all through the year. Check out one of our newest videos right here.
That would be nice. If you had to pick one right now.
I think it's got to be that chicken and the gravy.
Yeah. Same as me.
That what?
Chicken fried steak.
That looks nice.
That's the one I want to try the most.
It definitely isn't the chicken balls. Absolutely not.
No, I have a pass on that. But hey, there we go. Some comfort foods. When we go to America, if you definitely are coming, you'll be trying some of these.
I'm coming. I'm trying it. I'm going to try it all apart from the... Yeah, keep that one.
Apart from the chicken balls and the intestines, no, we'll pass on that.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
But really good video, enjoyed that. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you put a thumbs up, subscribe for more content. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.